Speaking of drama and speaking of trying to, I'll say, shimmy your way, Notre Dame, should they be upset? They should, because of the way that everything happened. We'll have my opinion about why this was met with such a visceral reaction, but I do want to get your perspective on it. But obviously, they were on the bubble spot. They should have been in the bracket if nothing changed. And the team that ended up moving into the bracket, Miami, who did beat them earlier this season, also didn't have a game to play. So it wasn't like they had something play out on the field, literally sitting in a boardroom. Notre Dame went from in the bracket to out of the bracket, and they jumped Miami in. There's going all throughout the college sports landscape, because I don't know if you saw today, but the AD for Notre Dame came out and he had some choice words for the ACC, which happens to be their basketball conference, because they do play in a conference in anything other than football. He's lacrosse. He has choice words for that conference, and it's going to be a very interesting relationship moving forward.
Well, let me just preface, because I think this is the most factual statement we've said in the 5 years of the show. The College Football Playoff Committee is the most corrupt organization in sports. They do whatever they want, and they don't care what you think. Because let's be honest, the conversation should Miami been above Notre Dame this whole time?
Yeah.
Yes, they beat them.
And if you go by any of the other all metrics, they're dead even, and then they have the head-to-head tiebreaker against you. Yes.
That game was what, September 7th?
It was, the very first week 1.
Whatever, September 6th, September 7th. We are December 10th, 11th as you're listening to this. And all of a sudden, the things change?
No, I guess still has that win over Notre Dame, and it still counts the same on their record.
So like I said, the argument Notre Dame is like, well, do not do this the whole, which 100% makes sense.
Yeah.
100% makes sense. Because you don't just change your morals 1 week before. Because like I said, if Miami had played a bowl game or played in an ACC championship, for instance, right? If they were in the ACC championship and they won that game or they were within a touchdown score and proved that they should have been one of the teams in, right? That would
also then takes away, like, you can have the head-to-head, but then the argument becomes, well, Miami's in a conference. Notre Dame, you're still not in a conference for football. And guess what? This bracket is designed to protect conference champions and then to protect the top teams. And if you want to be considered one of these top teams, I get the 2 losses are to Texas A&M and Miami, who both are in the bracket, both playoff teams. It's not like your losses were terrible, but you know what your wins were? Northern Illinois, the Sisters of the Poor, the School of the Blind. So don't sit here and tell me that we're punishing you for playing in these big games losing. No, we're not doing that. It is just the worst scenario. ESPN so badly, they are bastardizing college and forcing this reality.